How's it going, everybody? Hanging out with Yvette Young.
Hello.
Awesome YouTube influencer, killer player. So much great music you've made over the years. Actually been to Sweetwater, performed in Sweetwater at our Gear Fest last year. So I heard, we were just talking a second ago, you have a brand new record you just finished.
Yeah, literally played the last note on guitar, did the layers, and stepped onto the plane and flew here. So I am on East Coast time right now.
Wow, where did you guys record?
We recorded in Port Jefferson at a studio called Voodoo Studios.
Nice. And when's the release expected?
It's scheduled for, we're dropping a single just to kind of tease it around March, and then hopefully it's going to be a summer release and we have a tour around it. And I'm really excited about that.
Nice. So you've been putting up content for quite a while now. How hard was it to get started? What got you started in putting up the content?
I never thought I'd be doing this, to be honest.
Yeah.
Originally, I uploaded videos as a way to track my progress and as a guitarist.
As a player,
so
okay.
to like test out songs on my friends, like, you know, my Facebook and all my social media was just my friends. And then, you know, I would just put videos up. I would probably try to write a song every week, and then it kind of just got passed around. And one day I remember I woke up to like 400 friend requests. I was like, what happened? Like, it was kind of surreal. So yeah, I think it happened all really organically, and I've had to kind of like adapt to this, but I'm still riding the wave. Just every day is a surprise.
Totally, and the band's doing well. And so how much are you working on your craft as a player at this point in your life as compared to what you did a number of years ago?
I used to be a teacher, an art teacher, and I had to quit my job because just the touring lifestyle, always being out for several months, wasn't fair to the kids, and of course no place wants you to have to hire a substitute all the time. So I'd say every day. The interesting thing about being kind of like a freelancer or being someone who's like self-employed is that you don't clock out ever. I'm always clocked in. So from the moment I take my first breath, actually I'm breathing at night hopefully, but from the moment that I wake up, I'm like thinking, what can I do? Like, you know, what needs to be done? What emails do I need to reply to? What song should I finish? What's the next step? So it's like always I have to think a step ahead. It's kind of exhausting, but it's also exhilarating, and I can't complain.
Well, and you can see the success. The proof is in the pudding. You're getting some real success now, and the band's growing, and you're making records and touring and the whole. So it's really paying off for you, it seems.
I feel very lucky and fortunate. I don't take it for granted. Like, I think a lot of people do the same thing as me, but I think I was at the right place at the right time, and what I offered was maybe something that people like could relate to. So I don't know. I feel immensely lucky, and I'm excited for what comes ahead.
That's awesome. Well, your technique is awesome. What got you started in the tapping? Who were you listening to kind of get you motivated to experiment with that kind of playing?
So I'm primarily a piano player and a violin player. Like,
Right.
I grew up with classical music, and long story short, I picked up guitar because I got really sick and I kind of wanted like an outlet to play when I was in the hospital, and I kind of like took the technique that I have on piano, and I was like, oh, I can like tap on guitar because I saw some other bands do it. There's bands like This Town Needs Guns, TTNG, bands like American Football or Toe. They do a lot of the finger style, so that's kind of how I got into my style.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, I can just write music like this too. So that's kind of how I carved my sound.
Nice. Well, you know, YouTube influencers and that part of the world, that part of the landscape is big now. So any kind of advice you could give on young people trying to make their name in the world and put their content out there?
Yeah, you know, like I don't really even consider myself like an influencer because I never like wanted to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it just kind of
sort of happened.
It
right?
just happened.
Yeah.
So it's always kind of surreal for me when I get put in that category because I'm like, I don't know how I got here. You know, I don't have a formula. I would say persistence and being authentic. And I really advise anyone who wants to get noticed, the best way to get noticed isn't to like pander to what's already popular. I think it's
your
more
own voice
yeah,
kind of thing,
I know it's like a lot of people say it, but it truly is like real. Like I think people can detect authenticity, and I think, you know, it's such an oversaturated market already. So the best way to kind of like be authentic and stand out is to just try to find what you like doing. And I think when you really enjoy what you're doing, it shows, and it's contagious. People can tell.
Awesome. That's killer advice. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so where can we see the band? When's the band going to start gigging?
We have a show tomorrow with Steve Vai at House of Blues, kind of random.
Cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm like still processing that. We have a summer tour coming up. We haven't announced it. We're still kind of tying up loose ends, but you know, album out will be out this summer, and then the tour will probably be out at the same time. So.
And are you planning on going overseas and going international too?
Maybe. I hope if the opportunity presents itself.
Great. All right, so you were just saying that you have a signature guitar coming out.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
I just officialized the papers. It's real now. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's a sparkle green Talman, and it's cool because I believe the Talman was discontinued for a bit, so they're kind of like reviving it. And yeah, it's gonna be probably out in retailers around like April, March. Comes with a sticker pack that I designed so people can like, you know, personalize their instrument if they want to.
How deep did you get into the building and the design, the body? I mean, the neck, all of that kind of stuff. How deep were you in the process?
The specs are based off of my current Strat style Talman with the Seymour Duncan 5.2 set, so it has my pickups. It has a U-shaped neck, it's tapered, and I believe it's a maple neck with an elder body, just like my Talman Strat. Comes with the Wilkinson bridge system, and then yeah, I guess it comes pre-tuned to the tuning I use, and which is FACGBE, and I believe it either comes in like 10s or I use 12s.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a big string.
Yeah, I use thick strings because for tapping and fingerstyle, I like having thicker strings for the tone, and also so I don't bend things sharp or flat.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, congratulations on that. Hope it does well for you. I'm sure it will.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Absolutely.
We'll see you at Sweetwater again, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
And
love that.
you know, visit us anytime. And good luck. Best of luck in 2020 with the band and all your projects.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, everybody.